Hello and welcome to Wycombe High TV News. I'm Anya.
And I'm Imogen. The Wycombe High headlines.
Beating the bullies, Wycombe High launches a new Drop-In Games Club as part of our ongoing wellbeing campaign.
Case closed as Miss Marple triumphs at our World Book Day Fancy Dress Contest.
Plus, highly talented, we have a special performance from Beth on the viola.
But first, this week at Wycombe High we've been celebrating International Women's Day, an important day to celebrate women's social, economic, cultural and political achievements and call for gender equality. Here's what Wycombe High students had to say.
Hi, my name's Alicia.
Hi, my name's Faith.
And because it's International Women's Day,
we are going to be asking Wycombe High students what they think about it.
So why do you think International Women's Day is so important?
I think International Women's Day is important because it celebrates what women can do and how they can do it and achieve it.
I think it's a really important day for us to celebrate because there are lots of women around the world and in England as well that don't get the same rights and equalities that men do.
I think it's still important to have International Women's Day because there are still women out there whose voices aren't heard.
So what do you think about International Women's Day?
I feel like International Women's Day is very important as men get paid more than women in job offers.
I think International Women's Day is still important because if I applied for a job and a man applied for a job, it would be most likely that the man would get the job.
I think International Women Week is important as we can remember those women that helped us and change the environment right now and society.
What do you think about International Women's Day?
Back then, women didn't have enough rights, and I think this day is really good to make women stand out in the world.
What do you think?
I think that women don't get appreciated enough in today's society, so it's just a good opportunity to appreciate all that women have done.
So that's what Wycombe High students think about International Women's Day. What do you think, Faith?
I think it's great to be celebrated and we should keep on pushing for equality everywhere in the world.
Hi everyone, I'm Cordelia, I'm Kiri's house captain. For International Women's Day, we all made an assembly on the women that inspire us, and the woman that I chose was Ruth Bader Ginsburg, former Supreme Court Justice. The reason that she really inspires me is for all the work that she did advocating for women's rights, and the example that she set to us by overcoming so much prejudice to make it to the highest court in the US, despite all the people who told her that she couldn't, which is a great example for all of us.
The woman who I find inspirational on International Women's Day is Amelia Earhart, and she was the first woman to fly solo across the Atlantic Ocean. She's inspired so many young people to break down the barriers they may face to reach their goals, and has also encouraged a whole new generation of female aviators.
Hi, I'm Lily, Austin House Captain, and my inspirational woman is Jessica Ennis Hill. She's inspirational to me because as a sportswoman myself, I understand the barriers she broke down for women in sport and proved that you can still have a child whilst being a professional athlete. This was something that wasn't accepted a few years ago, so it's really good to see a woman breaking the barriers.
Hi everyone, my name is Naomi and I'm the Parks House Captain. A woman who I find inspirational is Frida Kahlo. The 20th century painter broke down so many barriers for women in society, showing them that they can do anything if they put their mind to it. The reason that she's so inspirational is because of her strong focus on self-acceptance. She made it legitimate for women to outwardly display their pains and frustrations and to therefore make steps towards understanding them.
Meanwhile, Wycombe High also celebrated International Women's Day with an art competition. Here's a look at some of the winning entries.
Who run the world? Girls, girls. Who run the world? 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 Girls. Who run this mother? Who run this mother? Who run this mother? Who run this mother? Who run the world? Girls. Who run the world? Girls. Who run the world? Girls. Who run the world? Who are we? What we run the world.
Congratulations to the winners and everyone who entered. Now, Wednesday saw the launch of a new Wellbeing Drop-In Games Club for years 9 to 13 as part of the school's anti-bullying and wellbeing care. Here's Wycombe High's anti-bullying lead, Mrs Penny Robinson, to explain more.
Hello students of Wycombe High School, and your parents I hope are also going to watch this. My name is Mrs Robinson. Obviously some of you know me as Head of Austin and a history teacher, but more importantly you should know me as the staff lead on anti-bullying at Wycombe High School. You will see my picture and our 15 anti-bullying ambassadors this year in the student bulletin every month. And I hope you are aware that there is an anti-bullying channel on your year group teams that you can report any potential bullying behaviour on anonymously. This is really important that you know you have this facility. You do not need to worry about being told that you are a snitch. This is completely anonymous. I do not know who has reported it, but I can help the pupils who are on there who need some support. So please do use what is available to you. Today, you are going to have the first top tip, which you will have once a half term from 2 of our anti-bullying ambassadors. So your trick is to make sure that you have seen all of the anti-bullying ambassadors by the time we get to the end of the academic school year. So today I'd like to introduce you to Monique Rochester in Year 12 and Lily Smith in Year 12, and they're going to give you some of the things we're going to be doing, we hope to see you at, as well as their top tip of the month. Have a good day, bye!
From next Wednesday, the 9th of March, we are running a drop-in. For Year 9 students, it will be from 1:45 to 2:10, and for Years 10 and 11, it will be from 2:10 to 2:35. Year 12 and 13 can drop in at any time. We will be based in textiles and will have some sweet treats and activities and games to help you relax and explore any friendship issues you might be having or are worried about. And we will be advertised in the student bulletin and will be happening once a month.
We would like to recommend the Diana Award. The link displayed on the screen. And click on audience and filter young people to find out about what you want advice on. From next Friday, we will be introducing the Spreading Smiles board with postcards that you can find and pin to the board to leave positive messages for other students to make them smile during the day or the week.
And finally, our top tip of the month: don't let what you cannot do interfere with what you can do.
And the next Games Club will be on Wednesday the 30th of March. If you're in Year 7 or 8, there's a similar drop-in Games Club every Friday lunchtime, and you can get details from your tutor. Now, this week is National Careers Week, and our reporters Dashita and Kunjal have been out and around the school talking to students.
Hello everyone, we are your careers captains. My name is Dashita.
And my name is Kunjal. And we have come together today to talk about the National Careers Week that has been implemented in students' lives this week.
Now you may ask, what is National Careers Week? Well, it's a week where we're exploring different fields and career opportunities that are out there after education, and that's also been in apprenticeships, watching different lectures, and it's been an amazing week. Well, one of the ways it was implemented in our lessons was during our biology lesson, where we had a teacher encourage other students in various fields of biology to come in and do virtual lectures and answer all of our questions, and it was amazing.
Yeah, it was so informative, I loved it.
So now we're going to go over to the students to see what they thought of National Careers Week.
So what would you like to do when you leave school?
Probably a pharmacist because I like helping people with medicine.
When I grow up, I want to be a doctor because I like medicine.
After I leave the school, I'll probably do computing and art because I really enjoy learning new things, and I really enjoy being creative.
When I grow up, I want to be a newsreader and an actress because I like speaking out in the public and I'm really confident when it comes to talking.
Are you looking forward to your Inspire talk on the 23rd of March, and what have you enjoyed about them in the past?
I'm looking forward to it because I enjoy talking to people who have experience of other jobs, and I feel like it inspires me a lot, and I enjoyed it in the past because it helped me, it influenced my decisions.
Yeah, I found it very enjoyable and it was very informative. I'm looking forward to the next one.
What did you think of your apprenticeship talk last month?
I think it was really interesting to think about that there are more opportunities out there than just going to university, and you don't just have a set career. So I want to do medicine in the future, but I think it was nice to know that there are more options for me, or that there are more options out there for everyone.
I thought it was quite interesting. It opened my eyes to a lot of opportunities you could do other than university, and I'm looking forward to the next one.
It was really informative and it gave us a really good insight into what life was like post-16.
Are you looking forward to Work Experience Week, and what sorts of work experience are you looking for?
So I am looking forward to Work Experience Week because it's a great opportunity to get in-person work experience without having to give up on our holidays. And I'm looking for engineering work experience, and I've applied to both big and small local companies to see. So it's been quite good.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it, and the work experience that I've got planned is pharmacy. I'm doing work experience at my local pharmacy because I want to go into pharmacy when I go into university.
I'm looking to do work experience in the hospital. I've emailed a couple of doctors and I'm waiting to get back some responses. If that doesn't work out, I'm probably going to go volunteer in my hospice so I can sit at the reception and fill out forms for consultants.
What have you been doing for National Careers Week?
So this week I've been asking students to categorise this list of careers into whether it's related to geography or not, and some of the skills that you learn in geography, how they might help with this vast variety of careers I've got on the board.
I've been encouraging students to watch videos about languages. In particular, there was a really good one about a man who works for the forces, and he was saying how he uses them. And also there was one by someone in the Secret Service. So that's the best thing that we've done so far.
As always in the art department, we are very much focused on careers. Everything we talk about links to some sort of practice in the real world in art. As you can see, we have an extensive collection of careers-related books. We've also planned 2 visits by 2 local artists. One is former Wycombe High School alumna, and the other is a photographer who is now nationally and internationally famous, but started in High Wycombe in humble old Micklefield in the 1980s. So that's all quite exciting.
We hope you enjoyed hearing what students had to say about National Careers Week, and that you feel encouraged to go out and look at the various opportunities available post-education.
Next week, on Thursday the 17th of March, we have the Careers Fair coming up. It will be running from 5:30 to 8, and there'll be 61 organisations there to answer your questions. They'll be giving lectures and information on post-18 options. It is open for year 10s to 13s, and we hope to see you there.
Last November, Layla, who's in Year 9, raised £350 for the homeless by sleeping in a cardboard box in sub-zero temperatures out in the cold. Well, last weekend, this intrepid student was at it again, this time walking 40 kilometres as part of the Endurance 40 event for Scouts.
On Saturday, I did Endurance 40 with Scouts. It was walking 40 kilometres. I woke up really early and I was walking for 11 hours and 16 minutes. I was so exhausted at the end, but now I'm really proud that I did it.
Well done, Layla. Now, in the past few days, 192 Year 6 students throughout Buckinghamshire and beyond got a letter from our head teacher, Mrs. Sharon Cromie, to tell them they'd been successful with their application to come to Wycombe High. Earlier this week, Mrs. Cromie and some of her team held a Welcome to Wycombe High webinar, where the school's new recruits and their parents discovered more about what to expect when they get here in September.
We're so excited to meet you. Well done again on your tremendous achievement of being allocated a place at Wycombe High School. You won't regret it. You'll have the most fantastic 7 years and leave us academically well qualified, caring, considerate and compassionate with the skills needed to lead whatever you choose to do.
And to the 192 who got a place here at Wycombe High, we look forward to meeting you. Now, last week we promised you a report on our fancy dress contest to celebrate World Book Day, so here it is.
How do you feel getting 4th place?
I think it's great, and everyone else had such amazing costumes.
How do you feel getting 3rd place?
I'm very happy because I worked really hard on my costume.
How do you feel getting 2nd place?
I'm actually really happy because it took a while to put this together.
How do you feel about the arrangements for World Book Day?
I think World Book Day is a fantastic celebration of reading. I've really enjoyed seeing all of Year 7 dressed out in their different outfits. And can you guess who I am?
How do you feel about winning 1st prize?
I'm really excited because I worked really hard to put together this costume, and I'm really proud that I won.
Well done, Lucinda, our own Miss Marple. Now, to be honest, when our Year 12 Spanish students wrote to the King and Queen of Spain before Christmas, they were somewhat sceptical about getting a reply. But here's what happened.
Hi
Hi, I'm Annabelle, and today we're in the Languages department where we've just received a card from the King and Queen of Spain. Sienna, what happened?
So we decided to write to the King of Spain just to kind of let them know how much we're enjoying learning Spanish and to let them know about the elements of the curriculum and just to wish them a happy Christmas.
So what happened next?
We were a bit sceptical at first, but we received a card from the King and Queen of Spain and we were really excited.
Some of the girls are a bit sceptical about receiving a card back or a response from the King, and we got a card back from the King and the Queen of Spain, and it was amazing.
Next week is the grand finals of our Bailey Murphy annual music contest, an event which has been held here for more than 100 years. I went along for a sneak peek at some of the rehearsals. Hi, I'm Imogen and I'm here to find out more about the Bailey Murphy music competition. So Mr. Bell, tell us all about Bailey Murphy.
So Bailey Murphy's our annual music competition. It was set up about 100 years ago by two music teachers at Wycombe High called Miss Bailey and Miss Murphy, and there are different categories, different instruments, so students can enter whatever their instrument is. You can enter as an ensemble, there's beginner, intermediate and advanced, and we get an external adjudicator to come in, and it's like a competition, so they perform in front of this adjudicator, they get some feedback, and then a winner is declared at the end and they get a certificate.
That sounds fun. And is it too late to enter?
So entries for the solo categories are already closed, but it's not too late to join the house choir category. So do have a look at the student bulletin because the rehearsals for those are up now, and it means you get to miss period 5 next Friday, which is the day of the final, and come along and compete against all the other houses. It's a lot of fun, and the adjudicator will be there to give some feedback. In fact, our adjudicator is a previous student who actually went to Wycombe High a few years ago. So yeah, it is still possible to get involved.
And the details of how to get involved are available from the student bulletin. Don't forget you can catch up with all things Wycombe High 7 days a week via our unique and award-nominated website, wycombehighschool.com. But we'll leave you for now with some more music and this week's highly talented performance, as scouted by our producer Dea. Performing Moto Perpetuo by C-Bone, here's Beth in Year 7 playing the viola. Enjoy, goodbye.
Have a great weekend, goodbye.
Thank you.